What's up, my people? How that day? Waiting they happen, waiting this up. Welcome back to our channel. Okay guys, let us start off with this. Here we have Thames. Well, this is quite funny. A fan offered Thames $1 on stage, and guess what Thames did? She returned the money. Let's watch. Now look at this. Just check this out. Speed Darlington gave a fan 500 naira transfer. So he screenshot it and said, manage it. Remember, I don't owe you anything. Speed Darlington, you don't have to. Well guys, yeah, that's Speed Darlington, a very funny guy. Moving on to the next one. This one is I wouldn't say serious. Yeah, it's just trending, okay? Because yeah, this guy is getting attention, and I think that's what Shatta is looking for. Shatta wants us to talk about him. He said some good things about Nigerians, and I think the negative post, you know, this guy put out there about Nigeria is to get attention. That's what I think, you know, but his fans in Ghana would take it so serious. So he's promoting hate. I have a reason for saying that, by the way, but let's read what he said after the video I showed you guys yesterday. The video is everywhere on social media, by the way. Here Shatta says, as for Nigerians, he continued ranting. As for Nigerians, they think they can always say what they want to say. F your talks. You all will think I spoke the truth. I don't even remember you guys promoting Ghanaian artists in your country until you guys will realize your artists blow in Ghana to say thank you. Thank you for what? Without Ghana, we are good. Most of the Nigerian artists are getting attention overseas. Some of them getting nominated and all that. It isn't because of Ghana. You know. Bring it on and your artists won't get that hype they get from Ghana. I can make that stop. Don't dare me. It's the truth. Your artists come here for numbers before the world can recognize them. No, I think every artist wants to collaborate, wants to explore. You know, versatility is the key, you know, when it comes to this music thing. So I might be a Nigerian and say, okay, I want to feature a Cameroonian artist. I want to use this South African style. I want to use this Ghanaian style. And the same thing as Ghana's, where I can list like 2 or 3 Ghanaian artists that does Afrobeat, you know. So I don't know. I appreciate Ghana supporting you. We also support them. I mean, Sarkodie was here to promote his album. Davido was out there to support him. You know, a lot of artists were out there to support him. You know, his album. I don't know what this guy is saying. Even Stonebwoy, you know, Stonebwoy got a deal here, you know, in Nigeria. Like, it's both ways. This guy is just, he lives in his own bubble. That's his problem. Your artists know what they get from here. He's contradicting himself. There was an interview he did a few years back. He said some good stuff about Nigeria. You know, he even used our artists to knock off Ghanaian artists. Said Nigerian artists work so hard to get to where they are and stuff. So why they hate now? That's why I say this guy get issues. I don't have anything to come take from Nigeria to make me famous and make me some good cash, okay? How many times our artists have been in Nigeria promoting their albums? Sarkodie was here. Most of them aren't that big over here. You know, once they start getting that popularity, they can come here and do whatever they like. Nigerian fans will always support you. No matter where you're from, if they love your song, they will be at your show or your listening party, album listening party. You know, how many times have you guys given my colleagues the same fame Ghana has? Who has Ghana given fame? Come on, this guy. This guy needs to calm down. I can't boldly tell you, Naija people, your artists all sound the same. One-way style. I have nothing to lose. It's Afrobeat. What we do, it's called Afrobeat, Afrofusion. This guy has no idea of what he's saying. Go listen to Olamide's album, like the versatility there. Go listen to Burna Boy's album. You know, even his recent album, it's not the same. I'm talking about even from one person, it is not the same. I mean, he does dancehall or reggae, and that's the major thing in Ghana right now, right? For the youths. And it came from Jamaica. And that's strictly what they do. They don't mix it up with something else. Now, guys, check this out. In 2019, look at what this guy posted on social media. Thank God I just got my Naija passport with a work permit. Proud Naija boy. This was the time he kept praising Nigerian artists. Oh, that Nigerian artist is this, better than Ghanaian artists. And he got bashed by a lot of Ghanaians. It was during that time that he posted this. So, you see why I say Shatta Wale has issues. I don't know what's going on with that guy. Still on that, here we have Youngsik saying, F Shatta Wale, you will not attach the name Nigeria to worthless agenda and not be addressed. Never seen two countries coexist in love like Nigeria and Ghana. You are fighting a lost cause. And here we have Vic O. Okay guys, that's it about Shatta Wale. Let's talk about Tonto Dike. Well, I'm still waiting for Tonto Dike's reaction on this. This guy, Bakary, finally got back his Lexus SUV. Remember, Tonto Dike ranted about this, you know, the car is mine, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, you don't have the documents to prove it, Tonto Dike. So this guy will definitely win the battle because, yes, you don't have papers to prove it. It's in his name. You know, so next time if a guy wants to give you something, especially things like this that's, you know, that comes with document, ask them to do it in your name. So that if anything happens, you know, it belongs to you. And you can sue the guy, fight him for it. He has no right over the SUV, no matter what. But yeah, that's it. You can see here somebody says, okay, oh, Merry Christmas to you and your Lexus. Congratulations on getting your SUV back, bro. And he said, yes, oh, madam. Thanks and God bless you. Merry Christmas and prosperous New Year. Okay. Moving on to the next one. Here we have Portable. Let's read what this doctor says. Say no to drugs. Look at the pictures before and now. Portable's pictures. Another person actually tackled this doctor. Let me know what you think about this person's reaction. This is too bad and very insensitive from a so-called doctor. See, the fact you are hiding is that Grace is already cleaning him up. But again, him being a doctor, I think that's the main reason why he said that, not him being insensitive. It is up to him. It is not about money. It is up to him. I'm talking about Portable to understand that this is not the way to go. This is not the way forward. You know, that's just it. You know, I think, yeah, this guy is taking something, and yes, they need to clean him up. And it is one thing to clean someone up. It's another thing for that person to be willing to change. But apart from that, I'm happy to see this guy, a street guy, who is doing well now. And there's also comments like, oh, this guy might be a one-hit wonder. We don't know. Let's just watch out for transformation. I know people that have been in the game now for like 5 years and still killing it. I remember, you know, when they started, we were like, oh, this probably might be a one-hit wonder. And they were able to convince us. We never, like, we can't say anything now on Portable's matter in terms of fame. Moving on to the next news. Here we have Patoranking and Timaya. I wasn't surprised seeing K Solo's reaction. Timaya's former boss, record label boss. So Patoranking brought out Timaya on stage. He shared his grass to grace story, told everybody how Timaya helped him get there, achieve his goal or his dream, and offered help, you know, to kick off his career. But there's someone, Kesolo, who's got issues with Timaya and even Patoranking, because this guy was the one who signed Timaya. Personally, right, I was able to gather this information about Patoranking's relationship with Timaya back then. It was Timaya who gave him a platform. Timaya didn't sign him. Timaya gave him a platform, supported his career. He didn't sign him. But Kesolo is saying now that, like, look, we were part of, I was part of this. You know, my record label was part of this. That helped you, Patoranking, that helped your career. You're giving the whole attention to Timaya, who I don't think deserve it. That's what Kesolo said. They've had these issues before, and I don't know, it's coming back again. Let's watch the video, and after that, I will read what Kesolo posted on social media about this.
I still think my around 2011. After I don't meet like 2009, 2011, I come house. So I see me, he said, what's wrong? Let me do all this wine. I said, I do also. He said, you know, it's album. If you know, record sweet song, I don't say it's a listening. You don't go come up from my house. I mean, after I get to the stage, I can't record. First day, I record. So, when I see the trick here, I try to impress her because ain't they need for estate that time. I know say I'm not going to pay for house, I don't pay for food, I don't pay for studio. So as I impress her, he hear the song when he wake up, he say, okay, still a record. And so this man big drag me, God gives her a blessing. So the year, I made her to the state that time, Marwa Garden. So we come follow move, come Lekki. So when we come Lekki, we come the hustle. I can't record at Lubarika. So when we record at Lubarika, everything changed. But when I wait, all man I don't want him. If this man not be there, listen. If you don't pay for that video, if you don't put me for your house, well, when I don't display
Okay, here is Kesolo. So I got tags from few blogs who knew the humble beginnings of Pato while he was giving Timmy his fake emotional speech. When he bite him well, he will mention how we fed him and clothed him with studio time too, to mention few. Apparently, he needed Timmy on that stage. If not, I wonder how he is not a big name to be remembered in a song. Yes, this part, this line, big name, this guy has a song out there where he mentioned, you know, people's name but skipped Timaya's name. But that doesn't mean that's just a song, right? I don't know. Apparently he needed Timmy on that stage. If not, only those feeding him presently. Finally, for now, make nobody tag me again. His music span is numbered, just like every other one's. But this guy has been in the game for a long time. So Patoranking is is doing well for himself. Okay, guys, that is it. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. Guys, let me read this. Now, this was posted on Facebook by Jim Rex Uzo OKK. I was my senior in secondary school, so he usually posts interesting things like this. But this time he shared a story about his friend's encounter with a transgender. Sure, you can't tell me by looking at these pictures that they both are or were men. That was how my guy almost married one. She told us she's a lady, but we were all suspecting her. She relates too well with guy stuffs, like even joining in on our conversations about football, politics, relationships. She knows too much man stuff. She has curly, cute Igbo girl facial hairs. I'm not saying we were sure she was transgender, but we could all feel there was a man in there somewhere. We tell her anything like a fellow guy, breaking the guy code back to back. Truth is, we all even liked her more than our guy. She's a better dude. Well, she was too much for my guy. He needed someone he can be the man with, and she deserves a man that would appreciate her uniqueness. Honestly, I had no grudge for anyone who isn't okay with their natural gender, but you people should open up about who you are inside. Let's decide if we want to settle for that or not. This is the end of my rant. I just felt you should know. You can continue scrolling. Guys, that is it. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. Moving on to the next news. Guest stole TV at a shortlet apartment. Can you imagine? TV in PH, Port Harcourt. Let's watch this video.
Can you imagine? They stole a whole television and took it out of the premises. They stole a whole television.
Okay, wedding reportedly called off as bride's family insists the groom's house doesn't befit her. And this happened in the northern part of Nigeria. The northerners, according to reports, this is what they do among themselves. The rich, the elite. For me, I think this is oppression, low-key oppression. Right? Let us read what this lady said, Miriam Shetty. Aisha wrote my mind. We are truly facing an epidemic, especially in northern Nigeria, often perpetuated by parents, classism. Recently, a wedding was called off based on the fact that the bride's family felt the house she was going to stay in doesn't fit her status and class. This was a decent new terrace house. They said they wouldn't want their daughter to go suffer as she grew up in wealth. The said husband-to-be is a decent, well-educated person with a good job and also from an upper-class family too. His parents said that's all they could afford to house her, as the house was gifted to him by his father. The bride's parents even offered to get a better house that suited her status. However, the husband and his parents stood firm. Wedding was called off. She went ahead to marry some socialite who practically does nothing. She basically missed out on a great person. Sadly, there are too many of such stories. Weddings are cancelled due to some trivialities and misplaced priorities. Ironically, most of these parents had humble beginnings, devoid of the luxuries they place so much importance on. They never allowed their kids to navigate life on their own. Weddings and marriages have become like some competitions. It's mostly a lavish display of wealth, power, materialism, outshining of others, etc. It's truly no wonder marriages last a second. I've heard about stories like this, from the northern part of Nigeria. The oppression is real. And also another thing that I heard about the northern part of Nigeria, the rich guys there, is they don't want the poor to get rich. And they always like to oppress each other. Let us move straight to the next one. Guys, I think I'm going to give updates about one of Team Crown members that was kidnapped. They said the kidnappers, I talked about this in yesterday's video. They said the kidnappers are requesting for 5 million naira. Yeah, so we've got a guy in the group that's giving us update about this. Let us listen to Edu as he give us updates about the lady that was kidnapped.
Bro, no be inside job. These people just they waka, they carry one chance, they kidnap people, they go, you understand? No be only her they there. When they call, get one time where they threaten somebody, where they still there on call, you understand? Now they can't shoot. People where they can't they shout. You can't say no be only herself, say they plenty. My brother, this country don't jabaru. I don't talk my own. The country don't jabaru. The issue now not be only to pay them, whether if they pay them, whether they go release the person on time. I think they go the way because they hear when they call, they will hear another noise. You understand? Other people. I know this kind of thing, bro. This kind of thing, be say maybe they go like to release everybody at once. Nah, even her elder sister will get accident. The one that is like their mom, their first issue, Now she goes visit because that one get accident. So and she can't go bank. She went to bank to collect bank card of her other sister, their second daughter, the one she came back from France. So she carried the whole card, both her card, that one card. So we never know if even if they wipe that one money. Hey, this thing is no more funny, my brother. They carry everything go.
Okay, guys, moving on to the next news. I know most of you have heard about this. Rochas Okorochas' son-in-law being kidnapped, but yeah, turns out that it was the police who arrested him. He's been released though, but this video was posted recently, and the question is this why Rochas Okorochas' son-in-law was arrested? Because this guy claims that the politician wants to destabilize Imo State this festive period. I don't know. Is this politics? Because 2023 is on its way. What's this all about? Might be true or false. We don't know. Let's watch.
Push you, give you money. Give you people money.
Yeah, it's not giving me.
According to your statement, you say you witnessed when
Yes.
Honorable Wosu
Yes.
came to give you guys money.
Yes.
Whoosh.
Because of the
Election.
That,
2023.
okay, what is their plan and which work they say you should do for them?
According to them, they don't want anybody to maneuver their government. They want to make the government uncomfortable. If no one allow them to take over the government in 2023, they will make it bloody.
That is their plan.
Yes, sir.
When you are giving statement last week, you are saying that they even had a plan of scattering the states, Imo State, by
Yes, sir.
this Christmas period.
Yes, sir.
What do you have to tell me on that area?
If not that I'm the one fighting them, all their plan this Christmas was to make the Christmas uncomfortable for the government of Imo State.
So that is what you have to say.
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you ever meet with Rochas Okorochas before, one-on-one?
No, sir.
All the message come through who is bringing the message?
I only get all this through Honorable Kesili Uju.
Okay. Thank you. So you people are working together before
Yes, sir. Before.
with Banga.
Banga, yes, sir.
Well, you are no more with him again.
I'm no more with this.
Do you also know General Felix?
Yes. General Felix, after the amnesty, due to the amnesty, they called them together. The governor, Rochas Okorochas, and Honorable Kesili Uju, and Honorable Uche Mosu called them together to work for them so that they will no longer be having issue again. That is how Felix Omereji and Chike Chiba emerged together to work for them.
How many rifle do General Felix, popular known as Sherman, have? How many AK-47 rifles have?
As at the time we are together, Felix has up to 7 AK-47, which he gave one of his boy called Archilikin.
Moving on to the next one, here we have news about Tunde, Pastor Tunde Bakary. This is interesting, you know. Pastor Tunde Bakary, the report says, faces humiliation as Wema Bank moves to recover 9 billion used to build church. They said loan taken to build new multi-billion church. How COVID-19 messed up repayment plan. So Pastor Bakary went to this bank, Wema Bank, and requested for 4.5 billion, yeah, or thereabouts, loan. He said he wants to use it to build his church, you know, and they gave him that without collateral. You see how this bank, how they behave. COVID-19 came, he couldn't pay up, he couldn't meet up, you know. So now the money has increased, the interest and everything has increased to 9 billion naira, and still they can't pay because now it's too much, almost 100% now increase. Next news right here, guys, this is interesting. Nigerian pastor returns tithe to church member because he organized party where ladies danced naked. Guys, Let us watch this pastor, Pastor Wealth, as he shared his story.
The greatest thing about a pastor is your integrity. Somebody brought tithe. I said, go back to your tithe. Your tithe perish with you. Why? They just finished a party of naked ladies and everything, and then he brought the tithe. You have somebody rich in your church and he wants to be sleeping with you so that he can be donating to the church. He has to go. He has to go.
Yes, sir.
She has to
go.
If I don't tell her to go, who will pay the rent? God will pay the rent.
Yes, sir.
A lady joined this church. Her husband is very rich. She was giving money. And then I will tell her, come. He said, she cannot come. She's this, she's that. She has one pastor. I just called the accountant. I said, every money she has ever paid, transfer to her account. She started receiving a lot, 1 million, pound, 250, pound, 100, pound. What's going on? I said, go and find another church. All the money you've donated back to your account. You cannot control me with money. If you are here, you'll be under authority. Or go anywhere else with your money. We don't need your money. That's it. We don't need your money. As a pastor, you are the head of that church. Nobody must control you.
Thank you, sir.
I remember saying this. The federal government said they've increased police salary by 20%. 20% really is nothing, right? Increment 20%. I don't know. Here, the Kwara government pays 20% of 1 month's salary arrears. Guess how much it is, guys? 3,934 naira. 3,000. That's the 20%. How much do they even pay to start with? That's the thing. Moving on to the next one. This is funny. This person posted, my husband and our neighbor have been calling themselves chairman for the past 1 year. Guys, we do this a lot, yes. He just confessed to me that he doesn't know his name. Guys, how do you all do this? Another person here, in my estate, there was one guy that kept hailing me barrister for 3 years. And I did answer him till he came one day for legal advice. And I told Baba I am not a lawyer. And he said he used to think I was a barrister because I always wore black suit. I watched this MC Lively's recent skits. And it's exactly how we do. We might not even remember you or know you, but still, we just flow with it. And after the greetings, we'll be like, where did we meet? I can't remember them.
Now you first. Who not see you na mama God? After you, na you. Then get ayo, but then they see. Hey God! Magic! I see you, bro. Baba, I don't tell. My guys, they hear you there. Oh, okay. What on now? Yeah. Oh yeah, bro. My guy. We'll see now. We'll see. I didn't. No shaking.
I don't even remember where I know the guy. No, it's okay. Yeah, this Uber.
Okay, guys, that is where I'm going to hold it. Thank you so much for watching. Guys, let us move straight to this question. 7 men have 7 wives. Each man and each wife have 7 children. What's the total number of people? Leave your answers in the comment section below. Thank you once again. Until we see you next time. Peace.